So what is Zano and how do we mine it? Well, let's find out. Shane here. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So today we're going to look into the project Zano. We're going to see exactly what it's about. And of course, we're going to look into how to mine it. Also, it's the Enter to Win video for my weekly free Bitcoin giveaway, Bitcoin Fridays. So stay tuned on details for how you can enter this week's contest. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing, clicking that notification bell. And if you like this kind of content, hammer those likes. Let's get into it. Alright, so as you guys know, from time to time I do a little speculative coin mining, and Zano is no different. We're going to first dive into the Bitcoin talk, head over to the website, see a little more of what it's about. Then of course we'll get into the wallets, miners, and everything you need to get started mining this cryptocurrency. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the computer and I'll show you exactly what Zano is all about. Alright, so here we are on the Bitcoin talk. Like I say every time I do one of these speculative coin mining videos, everything I'm talking about will be down below so you can find this information easily for yourself, do your own research, and decide whether you want to hop on board and start mining the project or not, including the BAT files. So here we are on Bitcoin Talk. Zano, let's scroll down a little bit. Description: Zano is our new blockchain project primarily aimed at e-commerce related applications. While developing Zano, we have taken our previous experience into account. Therefore, Zano inherits some of the older technological principles that provided to be effective. However, some of the features are developed completely from scratch. Just a few points here. Hybrid consensus algorithm. One of the key features which brings next level security to our network is the hybrid proof of work, proof of stake protocol. And this mainly helps combat the 51% attacks. It's got efficient asynchronous core architecture, multi-wallet user-friendly fancy interface, optimized single file wallet, multi-sig within the wallet, contracts and peer-to-peer transactions, and simplified alias registration. So let's head over to their website. Zano is the development of a scalable and secure coin designed for use in e-commerce. The technology behind our blockchain provides reliability, security, and flexibility, a perfect option for P2P transactions. So let's scroll down a bit here. Of course, we already went over the hybrid proof of work, proof of stake. Performance: the computational efficiency of our network is powered by key code design features like forward and backward compatibility, component-based modular structure, and asynchronous core architecture. Stability: the extensive testing our system has undergone minimizes the issues often encountered in the early days of any project. Privacy features: untraceable transaction, hidden wallet balance. As usual, I'm not going to read all of this word for word, just kind of glaze over some of these points here. Of course, the multi-signature, or simply multi-sig, is the key mechanism allowing two or more users to control a single wallet. Escrow: P2P contracts. With our escrow service, users can create fully customizable contracts, which are essentially a mechanism allowing for any agreement conditions to be followed by all parties in a trustless way. Aliases: all Zano network members can have aliases, for example, @username. These aliases can be linked to a payment address, which makes our network more user-friendly. Purchase API web plugins. APIs and plugins are what makes escrow and other features of our network easy to use for anyone. So that, in a nutshell, is Zano. I did have a few questions over on their Discord, which is right here, and I was asking about the max supply, and Jed was nice enough to answer those questions. Zano has no max supply. We have a linear emission of 525,900 Zano per year. So in 10 years, for example, from now, there will be about 17.3 million. So it's looking like a low supply, which, as you guys know, I like low supply coins. So then I asked about staking in a wallet and how many coins you need, and he replied with, there is no minimum for staking, which is good as well. And one last thing I asked him was about the proof of work phase, whether it ended soon or was it indefinite. And it's indefinite, and they are doing that to prevent any 51% attacks by keeping it a hybrid proof of work and proof of stake cryptocurrency. So that's about it for the short review on Zano. Now let's get into how to mine it. The first thing we're going to need is the actual wallet. So let's go ahead and head back over to their site, and if you go over to downloads, it'll bring you to this page, and here is the wallets. They got a Windows version, Linux, and a Mac. I went ahead and downloaded the exec version, put it in its own folder like I always do, and I call it Zano. So if we just go into here, and there's the Win setup right there, you just double click on that. It'll go ahead and load and install the wallet. You'll be asked to enter a password twice for security reasons. Then, as with some of these more robust wallets, there's going to be 12 words you're going to have to copy down, so in case you lose access to your wallet in the future, you'll have those 12 words to help you regain access. Then once you have those words in a safe place, next screen is going to ask you to create the wallet. You just go ahead and create the wallet, call it whatever you want. I called mine Zano wallet, then you'll have to have a password for that as well. And once you click create, you should be set up and ready to go. And this is what the wallet looks like right here. As you can see, mine's called Zano wallet, and I got about 0.9 Zano right now. So all you have to do is go over to receive. And this is going to be your wallet address right there. You can click that right there and it'll actually copy the wallet address for you. And at that point, you should be good to go for mining. So speaking of mining, we're going to need some miners. So the miners I'm using for my Nvidia rig is going to be TT-Miner right here. Again, this link will be down below, so don't worry about looking for any of this information. I have it running right now on my Nvidia rig. So once you download the actual file, it's going to be right here, TT-Miner.exe for Windows, and then of course they have the Linux version. I put it on my Nvidia rig and I put it in its own folder as I usually do, TT-Miner-Zano. So if you go into here, I created my own run.bat file, and I'll show you that real quick. This will be down below the video, so don't worry about trying to figure out how to set up your own bat file. So here is the wallet address right here. What you're going to do is pull up a notepad file, paste all of this information in. Then you're going to change this wallet address right here to your wallet address. And the .NVIDIA rig right here is just your rig identifier. You can leave that blank if you want. I always like to put a rig identifier in there, so make sure when I go over to the pool, I am sunk up with the pool. Now, speaking of pools, I'm on luckypool.io. There are two different pools going right now, Lucky Pool and Fair Pool. I usually spread around the hash rate, but I was on Fair Pool and it seemed to be mining to it, but it wasn't showing up on the pool. So I went back to luckypool.io, and here's Lucky Pool right here. So in any event, once you have your pool chosen, you're going to go ahead and save all of this information. Like I said, you'll have it in a notepad file. You can click File, Save As. And for the purposes of this video, I'm going to call it run1.bat. Make sure it's a .bat or it will not work. Click Save, and there's the file we just created right there. So all you'd have to do at that point is double click on that file, and the miner will pull up and look just like this. So to make sure that we are actually sunk up with the pool, you're going to head back over to the pool, enter your wallet address right there, and click Look Up. And if you scroll down just a little bit, there's your rig identifier, at least mine, Nvidia rig. So yes, indeed, I am sunk up with the pool at about 42.4 mega hash right now. 24-hour average is 53.13. I think I've been mining this for about 8 or so hours right now. And let me click refresh. So I got a total of 1.13 Zano right now in about 8 hours. So that's looking like I'm going to get about 3.39, maybe 3.4 Zano in a 24-hour period. So how much is that going to get us in a 24-hour period? Well, we can head over to CoinMarketCap. Here's Zano right here. Let me click refresh right there, see the latest price. So we're sitting at 75 cents right now. I said 3.4 Zano in a 24-hour period times 0.75. That's going to get me 2.55 or $2.55, which is pretty good right now as compared to most other coins that you can mine. There is volume on this in 24 hours, so it is being bought and sold. We can go over and check out the actual markets it's on. It's on Stex and Vendax right now with about $9,793 liquidity. So there is some movement on this project, which is good as well. If you just wanted to mine and sell, it's totally up to you. Another thing I liked was the BTC value. Go back over to charts. You can see the BTC value is up above the actual price. So I always like to see that so you can get more for your money on that as far as Bitcoin is concerned if you are mining and selling. If you guys should happen to have an AMD rig, you can go over to right here. This link will be down below. They have a prog miner for AMD. If you guys need any help with that, you can just head over to their Discord and they'll be more than happy to help you out getting your AMD set up. All right, so that is going to be it for the project Zano and how to mine it. Right now, let's go ahead and head over to my website and I'll show you how to enter this week's Bitcoin Fridays. All right, so here we are on thecryptofish.com. Like I say every time we come here, make sure you enter your email address right there. Click subscribe. YouTube doesn't always notify you guys of my enter to win videos that do come out. So this is just another way for me to get in contact with you guys, let you know the enter to win video has come out. You can head over, watch the video, and enter that week's Bitcoin Fridays. So do that real quick before we move on. Scroll down a bit. Bitcoin Fridays, free Bitcoin giveaway, 3/13/2020, Friday the 13th edition. Let's go ahead and click on that. And if you scroll down just a bit, like it is every week, you're going to have to answer one question correctly. What was this video about? There's only one correct answer, so it's really a no-brainer. Once you answer it correctly, you just enter your name and email address. Once you go and verify your email address, it will bring you back over to the website where you'll have additional chances for entries into the Bitcoin Fridays contest by following me on various social media and also watching one of my YouTube videos. It's really just another way for you guys to get a better chance of winning the contest from week to week. If you guys are into trading cryptocurrency and you missed my crypto trader video, that should be popping up here in a second. Also, my GPU mining profitability for the month of February, that should be popping up here as well. Be sure to check both those videos out. If you have any additional questions or comments, be sure to put them down below and I'll definitely get back to you. Again, if this is your first time here, consider subscribing, clicking that notification bell, and if you like this video, hammer those likes. And with that, I want to thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.